Hey guys, it's Brooklyn. I am about to go to bed because it's really late, but the Fire Institute starts tomorrow, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a discipleship, leadership, accountability group that I'm leading for our youth leaders at Wide Open, and to prepare for more youth leaders and the expansion and growth that God has in store for Wide Open Church. And tonight, though, I was thinking about the Fire Institute, and I was just thinking about leadership in general, and I had two thoughts. The first thought had to do with how oftentimes in leadership we get so caught up in leading others that even our spirituality, like even our personal time with the Lord, becomes about other people. And I think that that's unhealthy. I think that God doesn't appreciate that. It's kind of like if you were married to someone and they spent a lot of time serving other people, and then they came home and whenever they spoke to you, it was always about other people and not about your own personal relationship. Even if you had a friend like that, do you ever have those friend of a friend people that you know? And so whenever you see them, all you do is talk about the one mutual friend that you have in common. That's kind of how that relationship would look like. And so if all you did was talk about the one mutual friend you had in common, do you really know that other person, or do you only know them because of that middle ground that you have? And I think that in leadership, it's really easy to make it become that way, where your relationship with God is only a relationship where you and God have a relationship because you're talking about people that you're leading. You know, does that make sense? And so I think that we cheapen our relationship with God when we make it all about other people, and we aren't selfish with the time that we have with Him and understanding the intimacy that He desires with us and us alone. Secondarily, I think that God wants you to know that you are a human being and not a human doing. He is a being. He exists. He is a person who exists. And we love God because of who He is and the goodness and the majesty and the faithfulness of what He's done for us is just an overflow of who He is. That He can't help but do it because He's God and He's good. And I think that we forget that we love a person because we forget that we're people. Does that make sense? Because I think that a lot of times, especially for leaders, we become very task-oriented. We become very much about putting on a good service or doing these nice things for other people, or we believe that who we are and our identity is based on the title that we hold or the things that we do for other people or the things that we accomplish. We don't know how to be great or to be valuable just standing still. And I think that if we don't understand that we can be valuable standing still, we're not going to be able to value God when He stands still, when He just is, when He just wants to be with you in that quiet, silent moment. We're going to go to Him and be like, well, God, I need you to do this and this and this and this. And you're going to come to God with a task list, and He's like, I'm a being. I'm not a doing. And so much of the reason why I think that we love God and see Him through a series of tasks and wishes that we want granted are because we can't see Him clearly as a being if we don't understand ourselves clearly as a being. And so that was just something that I was thinking about and wanted to get on camera. So if you have any thoughts, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I will see you all next post. Thanks for watching. Bye.